What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Now, cricket season is upon us and I'm super excited to spend my summer getting out for first ball ducks and getting tonked all around the ground. That's if I do get a bowl this season, of course. So in today's video, I'm going to show you what's in my cricket bag, what kit I'm rocking for village level cricket, all the gear, no idea, you could say, and sort of what I carry in my bag when it comes to playing this elusive sport, and also give you a good reason to actually sort my bag out, because as you can see, I leave it in prime condition. So we've got this grey Nichols Prestige cricket bag, pretty good. I used to have wheelie duffel bags before, but I actually prefer to just carry the bag about on my back, and the grey Nichols one I had from last season is actually pretty good. So in the front we have got the spikes, so these are sort of some Adidas bowling spikes from a few years ago when I used to open a bowling with a brand new cherry, but I just seem to have forgotten how to bowl over the last few seasons, so we don't tend to use sort of these, but we've got these spikes in there that are mainly used for when it comes to batting, because they're a little bit lighter, and then I have got somewhere in the bag at the bottom, again need to sort this out, is my bowling spikes, which are a bit more higher on the ankles. In the front pockets we've got some new grips for the bat, which I'll show you in a second, and then lots of loose nonsense like hair bands from when my hair was a little bit longer, some deep heat, and some like ibuprofen gels for when my body gets taken to the cleaners. Front pockets is just for any loose spikes and for subs money, so for team money for the start of the season, so always keep that in there. And then we come on to, I guess, the more exciting stuff, so the actual kit that I would use during a game. Kookaburra helmet, which I haven't used for ages because I just prefer to bat without it. I find that it just sort of encloses the vision from looking through the sun visors, and the level that I play at, no one is really quick enough or dangerous enough, nor are the wickets dangerous enough for the ball to get up that high, although there is a very funny story about a time I was wicket keeping without a helmet on, and nearly died. So yeah, that's always great. I've got wicket keeping gloves from when I've done part-time keeping. As I said, a jack of all trades, master of none, for keeping. And then my other spikes, which I use for bowling from when I used to bowl, are these Puma ones, just because they have higher support on the ankles, so give you a bit more comfort on the ankles, a bit more support steaming in. And I'm quite heavy footed, so I'll leave a lot of I guess sort of like foot marks building up to the wicket, so always need those, a little bit more support, but whether I get the ball or not in my hand this year, I highly doubt it. And then my cricket whites as well, which are clean from the indoor season, so we'll have sort of those in there as well. So that is that part of the bag. Then we come on to my pads, which is the Newbury set. I don't know what type they are from Newbury. Again, I've had these absolute years, and probably going to buy some new pads for next season because they are starting to just wear and tear. Obviously get hit a lot on the pads, clearly, but yeah, decent, fairly priced, but when they've lasted me as many seasons as they have done, I think it's always worthwhile, because otherwise if you pay cheap you pay twice. In the sort of side pockets of my bag, I've got like my baggy caps and things like that. I much prefer the old style baggy caps, I just think they look better, but I'm going to leave all my grips and my accessories in the side bag. I think, and here we are again. So this is my repair kit. So I've got a spare toe guard, the oil, so linseed oil to repair the bat, and an old cloth. So I'll give that probably a coat today actually, because the weather's pretty nice. So take the cover off, give it a sand down, put some oil on it, let it dry. over the next sort of day, 2 days, so the oil can soak into the wood, and then put the protective sheet on. So we give the bat a little bit more a little more sort of like life in it, yeah, hopefully, he says, should be good to go for the new season. In the bottom of the bag, we have got a sort of case for where I put my batting gloves in, just to help protect them. And somewhere along the line, we've got an old set of Newbury's batting gloves, which the county, and there you go, it says county on them, which goes with those pads, so they come as a pair. But the main, he says, as he tries to find where the rest of his stuff is my new gloves, which I had from last season, was the Chase R11s. Batting gloves are really, really comfy. Don't tend to sweat so much in these, so they're really good for sort of like breathing, for your hands to breathe during them, for those 1 or 2 times where I have had big knocks. But yeah, really, really good set of gloves. And the fact that they're just all white means that they go with anything as well. So I quite like the aesthetic to look pretty nice as well, because at least I can look the part even if I'm not actually in the part. And then we've also got the other pair for the county gloves. More whites are in there, and the sort of GM inners that go with my wicket keeping gloves, although they've been ripped and torn. Again, these are relatively cheap, just from when I've done part-time keeping, but again, when you pay cheap, you pay twice, so they probably need binning, to be perfectly honest with you. And then, yeah, more whites in there, but again, they're all clean, I think. Yeah, I think they're all clean. So pretty useful. And then towards the bottom, we've got the trusty box, and the anti-scuff sheet as well for a new bat, which is a bit annoying because I think I just bought a new one. So yeah, great. Tell I'm really organised when it comes to cricket season. And then the weapon of choice is the Keeley Works, not sure, the 013 version. So I've got a couple of 50s with this, goes well particularly indoors, although does need a bit more of a knock-in and some sanding to do before the season starts. So we'll have to order some sandpaper and some glue, so I'm sure there's an Aussie out there that would know a good place to get it from. But yes, yeah, lasted me now a couple of seasons, this bat. Quite pricey. I think when I bought it, it was a couple of £100, £200-300 I think. But again, it's just a good quality bat, and it just saves you buying, I guess, like a £60-70 bat and then having to use a new one every sort of 18 months or 2 years or whatever. So yeah, pretty good. When I do find the middle, it does go. Yeah, I just like the aesthetic of it as well, because it fit my club colours as well pretty nicely. So yeah, that's what's in the cricket bag for the new season. As it's a little bit tight to get my arm on, bag is now zipped up. So me doing this video has actually meant I've been able to sort my bag out and look a bit neater and tidier for the new season as well. So happy days. Season starting this weekend with a friendly on Sunday. I'm super excited. Cannot wait to get going, and let's fucking have it. And if you're excited for cricket season and you can't wait to get your whites on, then don't forget to give this video a like, comment how many runs you're going to score in the first game of the season, and for more average village level cricket content from an online coach who enjoys getting his pads on every weekend, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.